What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Azkhalon, and welcome back to another Video Games Monthly unboxing video. I can't believe it. This is my third box, y'all. 3 boxes in. Like, it just seems like it's flown by so fast. I was just receiving my first box like yesterday, so it's just crazy. But anyways, we're gonna dive into another box. I was fiddling around with it earlier. It seems a little thick. So we're gonna see what's inside. Let's go. For those of you who don't know, Video Games Monthly is a monthly subscription service where you can receive 3, 4, 5, or 10 games a month delivered directly to your door in a box like this that you open up and you see what's inside. So let's go ahead and see what's inside of mine. Like I said, it's kind of puffing out right here. It's a little thick this month, so I'm hoping there's some great stuff inside. Let's go ahead and get it open. Ooh. Let's see what we got in here. Ooh, I feel some good stuff up in here. Oh man. Let's see. All right, first of all, we got a Video Games Monthly pen. Okay, cool. Love receiving the little extra goodies. So in addition to games, you may also receive some goodies like this. Like last month, I received a Video Games Monthly button. The month before, I received some Zelda money. So there you go. More than just games that they deliver to you. All right, the first game here feels like maybe a Super Nintendo game. I'm not quite sure. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's a Super Famicom game. It is Radical Psycho Machine Racing. That sounds very interesting. So we got another Super Famicom game. This is my second one. I got one in my first box. It was popped for mail. So I'm interested to pop this one in, check it out, and see what it's all about. So Radical Psycho Machine Racing would not play for me on my Retron 3, the Super Famicom cartridge that I received. So I was a little disappointed at that because Pop for Mail has worked on the Retron 3, but I have heard that some games won't play on that console. So that was a bummer because this game looks pretty fun. So I found a video on YouTube and I'm showing you the gameplay footage from that video. So I'll give props to the video creator that I used below in the description. This game was released for Super Nintendo and Super Famicom back in the day. And in the game, you can race in a season, a single race, or create your own course. Like creating your own course seemed like that would be really fun. You can use straightaways, ovals, curves, hills, make it very unpredictable. So that would be fun. So I'm kind of sad I didn't get to play it myself because I would have loved to have created a track. But this game just seems really fun. For an early racing game. I mean, you can crash into each other. There you go. You got jumps and hills and curves and stuff. You could also drop things kind of like Mario Kart to kind of sabotage other players, other participants in the race. So it just seems like it would be a fun time. So I'm going to hang on to this cartridge. Maybe one day I can get an actual Super Famicom and then maybe it'll work on that console and I'll be able to play it. But again, it's a bummer that it did not work on my Retron 3. All right, next we got bubble wrap. So let's go ahead and pull that out. Pop a little bit of it. Have a little therapeutic moment. All right, enough of that. All right, let's see what else we got in here. I don't feel a one-up card, but it looks like I got an extra game again for the 3rd month in a row. All right, so the second game is Dreams for PS4. Dream anything, play anything. Oh, this is interesting. Learn how to design games, animate, make music, and more. I've never heard of this. This is from the creators of Little Big Planet, though, and I used to love playing Little Big Planet back in the day on like PS3 and stuff, so this is going to be definitely interesting. It says, share your ideas and collaborate in a social network of creativity. The only limit is your imagination. Ooh. So let's check it out, see if we like it. So the game Dreams. I had no idea what this game was about when I received it in my box, but it's a game creation system video game. I don't know what that means, but I had to get into the game to kind of fully understand that. But basically in the game, you control an imp, which you use to interact within the game itself. And one cool aspect of the game is that you can use your wireless controller to control your imp by using either the left and right sticks, or you can use the motion sensor function of the wireless controller. So that's really cool. I decided to keep it simple though and use the left and right sticks to begin with, but maybe if I play this some more in the future, I'll try to use the motion sensor function of the wireless controller, which I didn't even know existed. The game was made by the same developers that created Little Big Planet, which I used to love playing those games back on the PS3, like doing all the mini games with friends and stuff. So I was really interested to see what this game was about when I dove into it. I have to admit, I had no idea what I was doing in this game. But I do have to admit as well, it was pretty fun. Definitely gave me like a synesthesia type vibe, and I don't even know much about that type of experience, but very colorful game, a lot of music.
It's a symphony.
It's also kind of reminded me of an action adventure game as well, as you use your imp to unlock things and solve puzzles. This game is definitely interesting. It's not necessarily my cup of tea, but it's interesting enough that I think I may play it some more. But yeah, this game definitely has Little Big Planet vibes. So if you enjoy Little Big Planet, you would probably like this game. I expected this game to be a sandbox game, and I mean, it kind of is. It does have some elements of that, but it seems like, and I don't know if the initial gameplay was a tutorial, you're guided along on your adventure as you explore this place called Dreamiverse. This fantastical world of colors and sounds and shapes and just imagination, I guess. All right, it's time for the third game here. The case feels a little bit thicker. Let's see what we got here. We got Final Fantasy 14 Online. Looks like we got the Heavensward expansion. I have Final Fantasy 14 on the computer and on PlayStation 4. So I wonder how this works with the expansion. So that's pretty interesting. So we got another online multiplayer game, and I've played Final Fantasy 14 before, so maybe this will spur me to get back into it. So let's check it out. Final Fantasy 14 Online. Now, I have to say this, I love my awesome community. If I didn't love you guys, I would not have renewed my subscription to Final Fantasy 14 Online just to give you some gameplay footage of this game. So I did this for you guys. 15 bucks I paid for another monthly subscription. But I used to play this game with my buddy Tokes, and I do want to get back into it. So hopefully, now that I had to record this for you guys for this unboxing video, that this might be the motivation that I need to get back into the game and continue to play it with Tokes, because I did have such a good time with it. So what I got in the unboxing was Heavensward, which is the first expansion for Final Fantasy 14. My buddy Tokes and I had already beaten the base game, and so we were actually on Heavensward together, but we kind of stopped playing. Well, it was mostly because I stopped playing. We stopped playing together. So that's kind of interesting that I ended up getting the expansion for the PS4. Getting back into the game, I was a little rusty. Took some getting used to, because I've totally forgotten how to play this game. It took me a while to remember how to engage things in combat. But this is definitely a very enjoyable game. Even if you're not into MMOs, this is a game that can gateway you, get you interested in the MMOs, because it did the same thing for me. I never played an MMO before playing this, and then also played a little bit of the Star Wars MMO as well, the Knights of the Old Republic, or the Old Republic, not KOTOR, but the Old Republic. And so I also played that a little bit with Tokes, but this one was really the one that got me into wanting to try even more MMOs and different things like that. So great game for an MMO. The graphics are really good. It takes some getting used to, though, if you're not used to MMOs, like all the different things on the screen. Like, that can be kind of a little overwhelming at first, and especially if you're playing on the PlayStation like I am right now, getting used to using the controller as a mouse, that could take some getting used to as well. But definitely fun. I highly recommend, if you're interested in trying out an MMO, definitely check out Final Fantasy 14 Online. Such an awesome experience. You will have fun, I promise you. Especially once you get into it and you learn how the game works. Been racking up the PS4 games in these first couple of boxes. All right, so fourth game here. Trying to grab it and not drop it. I'm like hitting the top of the box as I raise it up. We got Mirror's Edge Catalyst for Xbox One. This is cool. I played the first Mirror's Edge game and I loved it. Never played the sequel. I think this is the sequel. So this is a good pickup right here. I've been wanting to play this for years, and so now I got my chance. So thank you, Video Games Monthly, for hooking me up with this one. Let's go ahead and dive into it and check it out. Mirror's Edge Catalyst is a first-person action adventure game in which players take control of Faith Connors, the protagonist, as she navigates through a futuristic city called Glass. I've played the original Mirror's Edge, and so it was really cool getting to play the sequel because I really enjoyed the parkour elements of the first game and how you can travel through the city by going from rooftop to rooftop. It was really cool, the original game. Like, I thought it was ahead of its time, and so I was expecting, you know, more cool things when I played the sequel. Even though this game is 6 years old, it looks really cool. I think this game really works well in first person. I don't think it would work as well if it was in third person. It's so cool to travel through the city like this. Oh, I love it. So apparently the combat mechanics of the game received an overhaul, and there's a new combat system that was developed for the game. At first, initially, when I was engaged in combat, it looked very similar to the original Mirror's Edge. So I had to play the game a little bit longer to kind of see some new stuff that was added. Those new combat mechanics you guys don't really get to see when I was recording gameplay footage for this. Sorry about that. You got to play it yourself in order to see the new combat mechanics. I love the bright colors in this game and how the color red guides you. It's a really cool concept, especially when you're running, so you kind of know, okay, I need to go this way, I need to go that way. This game is so cool. I look forward to playing more of it. Like, this is definitely one I'm going to keep. I've been wanting to play this for a long time and just never got around to doing so. I can't believe I haven't done so yet because I love the first game so much, but I never beat the first game. So that might be something I might need to go back and do as well. All right, and then that brings us to our bonus game, our last game. Wow, I can't believe that 3 months in a row I've been hooked up with an extra game. So our last game is Destiny 2 for Xbox One. Okay, cool. So this is another game that I've played the first game. I spent a lot of time playing the first Destiny. I got kind of bored with it after a while, so I'm gonna be interested to check out Destiny's 2 and see if I enjoy that one. So let's get into it. When you first start the game, you get to choose your class between a Titan, which I'm assuming is more the tank type character, Hunter, which seems kind of like the rogue type character, and Warlock, which of course is like your mage type character. So I think they had the same classes in the first game, if I remember correctly. It's been a while, y'all. So I decided to choose Warlock as my starting class. And then you could customize your person. You could be a human, you could be an Awoken, or an Exo. Destiny 2. Oh man, I loved the first Destiny for a long time. Then after a while though, it just got repetitive to me, and so I kind of stopped playing it. But I have been wanting to play the sequel. I've been hearing really good things about it. My buddy Tokes is constantly playing it. And so I was happy to receive this game because I might get the opportunity to play with him some and really enjoy the game since it's cross-platform. So if you heard of the Destiny games, you know that they are a free-to-play, online-only, multiplayer, first-person shooter game. And I mean, you can kind of go through the game, at least in the first game. I don't know about the second game, but I'm sure it's very similar. By yourself if you wanted to, or you can connect with other people and kind of do missions together. And I think there's raids and stuff. So it's almost like, kind of like an MMO. So in the Destiny games, you assume the role of a guardian, which are protectors to Earth's last safe city, and they wield a power called Light. And they use that power to protect humanity from different races. And I love that it's set in our actual solar system. So like in the first game, you could go to places like Mars and different things like that. And so that was really cool. Destiny 2 is a first-person shooter. And if you know me, I'm not big on first-person shooting games. There are a few that I like the first Destiny I enjoyed. I'm more of a fan of third-person shooting. I can actually see my character and see the surroundings. But this game is really cool as a first-person shooter. Combat's really cool, but of course, took me a little bit of getting used to because I don't play a lot of FPSs. I love the melee as a Warlock because you kind of do like some sort of magic melee. This game has always reminded me of Mass Effect a little bit. You know I love me some Mass Effect. Only difference is Mass Effect is third person. I just find it really cool that I received a sequel of 2 games that I've played and enjoyed. And so now it gives me an opportunity to really play the sequels now. I'm surprised I haven't played the sequels yet because I've enjoyed both games, but thank you Video Games Monthly for giving me the opportunity to finally do so. You know, sometimes you just have games on your backlog and you really want to get them, and then you end up playing some other stuff and you kind of forget about them. That's how it was with these 2 games. Kind of started playing other things when these games came out, and then I forgot about them. Oh, this game is really cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun playing this. All right, so the total value of the 5 games that I received is $36.49. So that's a couple of bucks short. I pay $40 a month for 4 games. So even with the extra game, this is the 2nd month in a row that I kind of fell a little short of that $40. So I'm hoping next month kind of ramps back up a little bit and I end up with games that are valued together over 40 bucks. I like to get, you know, close to 40 bucks each month with the games that I receive to, you know, just kind of make it worth it by having a subscription. But so far, you know, I haven't been disappointed or anything, and so I'm going to continue with the subscription service. I just hope we trend back up a little bit next month to kind of make up for these last couple of months. But anyways, another unboxing video done for you guys. I can't believe once again that this is my 3rd one. If you like this video, definitely hit that like button. More unboxing videos from Video Games Monthly coming soon in the future on my channel, so look out for those once a month. You know they're coming. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you thought about the games that I received in this box. Were you impressed with some of my pickups? If you're new around here, check out all of my content. In addition to these Video Games Monthly unboxing videos, I do Let's Plays on my channel. I do gaming trailer reaction videos and gaming shorts. So if you like the content, definitely hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, all at Azkhalon, so you can follow me there for additional content. My wife and I have a YouTube channel together called Team Rixie. Check that channel out. We post videos about Disney World, Universal Studios, and we do taste test videos as well on that channel. So check it out. If you like the content, definitely subscribe to that one as well. And our Instagram page for that channel is team_Rixie, where we post vacation pictures. All right, thank you so much for joining me on another unboxing adventure. It's always so cool to receive that box in the mail and then pop it open and just seeing, you know, what's inside, and you're getting my raw surprise emotions as I open the box. I don't look at the contents of the box beforehand because I want you to see my genuine reaction. But anyways, thank you so much for joining me. I'm glad you stopped by. So grateful for each and every one of you that check out my content. Even if you watch 5 seconds of it, or if you watch all of it, or a couple of minutes, I'm just grateful for you guys. Like, I don't know what else to say, but let's go ahead and wrap this video up. Anyways, I'll see you in another video. Y'all take care. Peace.